Hello, my fellow Taurians. Welcome to Ethereal Tarot. My name is Carla. If your sun, moon, or rising is Taurus, this message is for you. Feel free to use your own intuition to point into the direction where the cards want you to go. And as always, we read together with the best and highest intention of all. So let's just do a general check-in. I'm doing a general check-in for the week for Taurus. And we'll just get started with 3 cards here. Let's get a general feel for the energies. We've got the 5 of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the 7 of Swords. Interesting. Okay. So I'm sensing that there's some kind of, be like a conflict that you're dwelling in the past on. Okay. There was some kind of, it could have been something traumatic. And it could have really startled you in a way, kind of, an event where you really just never were the same from, and it has shaped your kind of present reality. The Queen of Cups is always looking in the past. In fact, I think all queens are looking in the past. So I think there's some reflection on that, and maybe it's something that happened, far in the past, or it could be the recent past, but I feel like something's kind of creeping up again. It feels more like something is creeping up from the past. And you're really trying to dig deep and be reflective about it. Have some contemplation, some meditation surrounding it. And I'm feeling with the 7 of Swords, there's almost this sense of wanting to speed through and get out of this situation quick. So you're trying to maybe distract yourself a lot. Maybe you're trying to think of clever ways to get out of this situation. And I'm sensing that it's more mental. Okay, so obviously something did occur on the physical plane, but there's something more mentally pressing, and it's coming back. It's creeping up. You're trying to figure out where to cut the ties, what to edit, what to slash away, what to get rid of. And I'm really feeling that it's a past event. Okay, so let's get some more context here. We've got the Page of Cups, the 4 of Cups, and the 8 of Wands. Wow, okay. All right. Woo, that's a doozy. Okay, so I'm getting that it was someone in your life who, you really thought you kind of knew them. You really thought that you were getting this message. You were getting a message. It was clear. It was inspiring. And you were feeling some kind of synchronicity surrounding. I'm feeling like it's a person who caused this. It doesn't necessarily have to be. It could be something that, it could just be an energy in the environment. But I really felt like you felt some kind of synchronicity with this person. And so with this person, place, or thing. And so now you're having to kind of rebalance, go back, figure it all out. And I think that that's where this 4 of Cups comes from. 4 of Cups is, this more contemplative state. It's the state of kind of indifference. And I'm sensing that you're trying to come up with kind of clever ways, like I said, to come at this, and to how to come up with a new way and clever way of how to think about this. But nothing's really satisfying you. Nothing's really, you're kind of not getting to the root of the problem, okay? And with the 8 of Wands, it's almost as if the energies are just scattered. You don't know where to put your energies. You don't know what's up or down, left or right. And there's this sense of, well, where do I put my thoughts then? If I don't have this 5 of Swords to think about, this event that's now over, it was in the past. If I don't have that to dwell on and think about, what do I have? Okay, what's in my brain? What do I think about? Where do I get my inspiration? Okay, and it's it's kind of like this symbiotic relationship with this past event that is fueling yourself now. I really think that this is really just kind of like I feel like this is your subconscious. Okay, the middle row, this path. I usually don't give things. I don't start off giving things a position. I feel like it's too rigid, but sometimes readings call for that, and I will do it. I do like to do it, but when I want to be loose like this and check in and be general and check in with the general energies, I like to start to see and get a feeling for the general energies. Then I start to place the positions. So what I'm feeling with this is almost your subconscious. This is the subconscious realm. I'm going to put it down here actually, just to show it's your subconscious. It's what's going on. You're taking a peek into the past. You're referring to the past a lot. And then, everything that you're coming up with is not really, it's not satisfying you. It's not editing and slashing out this gnawing kind of feeling of, I need to get rid of this. Okay, I need to get rid of this, which is more of what's on the surface. So I think that this is more of the past and how you think about the past with the Five of Swords and the Page of Cups. And then I feel like this is kind of present, actually, even though this middle line is present as well, because it's your subconscious. This is subconscious present, and this is kind of like conscious present, okay? This is what's going on in your mind right now. So Seven of Swords is this more cunning way, but you're coming up, there's a lot of straws there. You're just coming up with all straws. You're not really getting anywhere. You're moving. There's movement, okay? That doesn't mean there's not movement, but it's too much of a spread of the energies. You're not knowing where to focus in on, okay? Let's get even more context here. So we said that this was more of your past. Let's look at Knight of Wands. This is your, This is your subconscious, we said. And then this is your, kind of your present consciousness. So Knight of Wands, he's also looking into the past, okay? He's kind of forceful. He's explosive. He's kind of an intrusion in your life, okay? So I think, yeah, I'm getting more of the same where it's maybe there's trauma. There's trauma, or there's a conflict, maybe a big fight. Maybe it represents someone, but something in the past that you're kind of not able to, you have the ability, but you're feeling like you're not able to get through it or get over it or get past it. It keeps coming back up for you. I feel like this is something that just keeps coming back up for you. It's not that you want to think about this necessarily. It's more so something that's keeps coming up for you, and it's a theme here, and it has caused some implications in your life up to this point. Some outcomes. It's caused further situations too. And the Knight of Wands is kind of this intrusion. So something, again, I'm getting something traumatic, even if it's a mini trauma, even if it happened yesterday or 10 years ago, it's in the past. And Knight of Swords as your subconscious, going more with your subconscious and deeper. Again, this knight, he's looking to the past too. He's taking a peek into the past. He's trying to figure out what happened. Yeah, lots of past, lots of kind of like a stalemate feeling, even though he's moving clearly in the picture. All the wind is blowing his cape and his feather up, and the wind's blowing in the horse's hair. But he's still reaching into the past to figure out where it went wrong. Where did it go wrong? How can I come up with solutions or even get to the root of the problem? It's almost as if you're trying to get to the root of the problem so badly that nothing's coming up for you, okay? So let's look at your conscious awareness that just came out. Ace of Cups. To me, that's more inspiration. And I feel that you have a lot of again, it's more options, it's more ideas, it's more of these feelings and emotions just coming out, and they're pouring out, and it's almost like something came up from the past, and inside you're trying to really reflect on it and figure out what went wrong. And then now, and the conscious awareness and how you act in the world is the energy is coming up just a lot. This like a lotness, this like, I don't know if that's a word, more so like this feeling of, what am I going to do with all this? What am I going to do with all these emotions that come up? What am I going to do with all this energy, my mental energy? Where do I put it? And seven, that's action. That's a verb. That's movement. So I feel like, again, a movement of a lot of energies. And it's kind of, I don't want to speak for you, but I'm a Taurus and I can vibe with this reading right now. It's almost as if I don't want to say afraid of the emotions or the energies that could come from it, but let's just say they're overwhelming. It's like an overwhelming feeling. That's the perfect word. It's overwhelming. It's like, why can't this just kind of go away? Why is it nagging at me? Why do I feel this way? Why is this coming back? And right now, the astrological weather, it's now October 29th. The astrological weather is very much so getting to the root of things and kind of weeding them out. Editing, again, it's been a theme. It was even a theme for Aries reading that I just did. Editing, it's a theme. But we have to kind of get over the overwhelm, don't we? And I think that that's why inside it's like we're stuck in the past and we're almost at this stalemate, this blockade. And we're not, I mean, we're getting some clear signs from the universe, okay? Let's go into, this is Tarot Sidekick, so this isn't tarot cards. These aren't tarot cards, but what they are is they will help us ask the right questions, give us further guidance and what to ask. Because I feel that given this spread, I think that we're needing assistance from our higher selves, okay? So let's take a look. All right, we got what is working well in my life. What does my higher self or spiritual team want me to do right now? Okay. All right. And what does my soul path look and feel like? Wow. Okay. Humdinger is the what does my higher self or spiritual team want me to know right now? That is literally kind of what I just asked the deck. So let's further that. Let's ask the deck. So what is working well in my life we got first? Ask a few questions. Kind of give us some clarity here. Okay, and this is the Palladino deck, tarot deck. It's really the same. It's just different design. It's a beautiful deck. We've got 5 of Rods. What is working well in my life? We've got what does my spiritual team or higher self want me to know right now? We got the Death card. I love it. Okay. And what does my soul path look and feel like? 10 of Pentacles. Okay, let's dive a little deeper into this. So what is working well in my life as the 5 of Rods? 5 of Rods can be interchanged with wands. Okay, so this deck just calls them rods. But really they're just wands. I'm getting there's some kind of, again, there's movement. I feel that there's movement. 5 is action. 5 is a verb. Okay, it's not a complete thing. They're working in the dark. I don't know if you can see. They're kind of working together, it looks like. They're coming together and it looks like they're trying to build something. Okay, so what is working well in my life? I would take that as there's movement. Even though it feels like past drudgery, you're going through this, you're looking into the past, at least there's movement, okay? And I feel that with movement always comes the completion, the where we want to kind of be at with it all. And I think that that's coming, okay? There always is. It's always everything's always a progress. Everything's always in progress. We're at different levels and paths and different levels of progress. And everything changes, things come to an end, things change. So at least things are in motion. Okay, I know I'm a fellow Taurus. I can vouch for the fact that we can kind of let things kind of get stale. We as Taurus, we can let things kind of just be as they are. We don't want to rock the boat. We like things the way that they are. We're not usually like totally embracers of change and of movement. We like stability. We like that security. We take a lot of comfort in that. It's kind of where we roll the best. So let's flip this script. Let's look at what's working well, which is movement. At least we're having some movement here, okay? What does my higher self or spiritual team want me to know right now? Death. Yes, they want us to transform. They want us to transform through this. Even though it's overwhelming, even though we don't know where the heck to put our foot to take a step, they want us to transform. That's the death. That's all about death. Transform, okay? They want us to also put things to rest. Stop dwelling on the past. Put things to rest. And I know it's like, okay, yeah, that's all well and good to say, but putting that into practice is almost impossible, it feels like. But that's where, when you truly transform, you can put things to rest. You can flip the script on your perspective of things. Okay, and I really think that that's where all of the transformation comes from. Any transformation does. It's flipping the perspective, okay, and knowing that, trusting in that, trusting in the change, trusting in the transformation, trusting in the process, okay? I mean, I don't mean to get morbid, but before we die, there's got to be some surrender, okay? I can't say I've ever died in this life. Obviously, I'm still here, but I've died to things in this life, and it took an amount of surrender. It took an amount of a huge amount in my eyes. It took a huge amount of surrender. It took me realizing things change. Okay, when we die, our energy changes all the time. Energy is changing as you're alive, but when we go through the death process, all it does is dematerialize. It's still the same energy, okay? But it's just in a different form, okay? And so we need to trust. I think that's what the death card is telling us, to trust the process, trust what the outcome will be, trust, man, that's higher self stuff right there, if you ask me, so. And what does my soul path look and feel like? And we get some inspiration. We get some kind of breath of fresh air here. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is unity, it's bliss, it's completion. It's not even complete. It's beyond complete. It's just everything. It's inheritance. It's liberation. It's complete. It's satiated. It's completely satiated and then some. That's 10 of Pentacles. Okay. So I really feel like, what does my soul path look and feel like? We're getting this message, which is more higher self. This is all more higher self stuff. We're getting this message from our higher selves that we're going to inherit so much if we know, if we trust. We trust in the transformation. We trust in the process of letting go, not looking to the past. We trust in the process of not leaning on old familiar ways to get us to that point of liberation, to get us to that point of, no, the script is flipped from scarcity to abundance, okay? 10 of Pentacles is abundance, okay? And I feel that we try to figure things out too almost a little too much in the brain and in the head. It's like trust in your ability to have this perspective of abundance and transformation. Trust in that, because that's really what's going to guide you through. And yeah, it looks overwhelming. It does look overwhelming right now. I'll give you that. Let's go into our Oracle of the Angels deck and see if we can get a little love note from the universe. Okay. Love note from the universe for Taurus here. Power. And he's wielding a knife. A knife. He's wielding a sword, not a knife. He's got angel wings. He looks kind of funny in this picture to me. Oh, well. Okay. So this I don't have memorized. It's a whole book with readings. So I'm going to just read what this means. And this is a love note from the universe. Power. As challenging as life may seem to you right now, trust that you have the power and the strength to get through the present obstacles and reach a new chapter of greater peace and harmony that awaits you just around the corner. Woo! 10 of Pentacles. Try to keep a positive outlook and not be disheartened by recent events or past events. You are about to tap into an enormous reservoir of power within you that will help you navigate these tough times and come out stronger and wiser. I am master of my life and perfectly at one with the universe. My thoughts are pure, loving, and positive. I believe in myself, and I know that with God, or the universe, I can do anything. I now draw upon this new power within me, and I go through this growing phase with ease. Thank you. Thank you, universe. Wow, beautiful unfolding of your spread, Taurus. I love it. And now is the point where I ask for your subscription. It's completely free. And hit the like button, maybe share with your fellow Taurians, sun, moon, or rising Taurians. That would be lovely as well. And comment where you're from in the comment section. I love to hear about it. And I thank you for sitting with me and reading with me, and joyful blessings to you. Thank you.